Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dolays and welcome back to Material Energy Natural Capital. In the last episode, we did a lot of work to try to sell a bunch of items, which by the way, I did some changes here, which you'll see soon enough, and that is full, huh? Alright, we'll fix that here in a moment too. So yeah, I've been working on getting a bunch of stuff together so that we could buy the last couple of chapters in the book, and which were, I believe, industrialization, yes, and naturalism, both of which are pretty cool. Nothing much to say about that right now, but yeah, we've got stuff to do. Between episodes, I went on a little bit of an adventure. I went all the way down here, did a bunch of just kind of looking around the world, trying to find some deserts and whatnot, and I discovered that the dense ores that we've been finding are really, really nice. But I went and got a bunch of clay from the caves that are over there, and then a bunch of sand as well. So we have a lot of things. We're going to turn in that today, because that's one of the basics quests right here. And yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to do. So the thing that I discovered, and you know what, we're gonna demonstrate it. I think that'll be the best way, and I think the best way to do that is to go this way, and then we'll check on the one thing later. But the big thing that I want to do today is get our first blast furnace so we can start getting steel, as well as working towards a little bit better power. That's kind of the plan. But first things first, I want to head down here to our cave, and we're going to do some stuff here. So the cave should be right around here. This is a cave, but not the one I want. Here it is. Okay, so this is our cave that we've been doing a lot of exploration and stuff in, and it has some dense iron ore. Now this stuff, like I've said before, takes forever to mine. It's worse than like obsidian. But here's something I didn't know. Cow. That was really mean, cow. Okay, we're gonna come over here. So here's something I didn't actually know about this, and I did a little bit of mining by hand. Don't recommend it, it takes forever, but it's kind of worth it. You'll see what I mean very soon, because dense ores, well, are dense ore. It's got a lot of ore in it, but I didn't quite realize how much, and it's actually going to come in handy today because of a couple things that we're going to be doing. And we need to, we'll eventually set up a system to kind of make all of the automation. There is a way to heavily duplicate ore, but that one block gave us 32 iron. So yeah, dense ore is kind of amazing. I highly recommend it. And so all the dense ores, as far as I'm aware, will give 32 of whatever it will drop. I don't know if that's affected by like fortune for things like coal, because I did find some coal, and I did. We got to get back before it's day, so we can sleep. I know I'm hungry. I don't care. I want to get rid of the rain / snow. We need to eat. But yeah, so. Oh, come on. Dang it, we missed it. Alright, well, whatever. So yeah, I found some coal, and I got a stack of coal from just 2 blocks of dense coal ore. And, yeah, that's really, really cool. The only question I really have at this point... Also, I found some Soylent Green in a rubble pile a while ago, so we're going to eat that. But... yeah, there's a lot of things that we can kind of do that are going to be awesome when it comes to the dense ores, because I don't know if Fortune will work on them. I don't plan on using it too much, but you get a half a stack of coal from a single dense ore, so that's really neat. So today, what are we going to do? Well, first things first, we can turn in some stuff, and it's going to require quite a few stacks of clay to get a stack of clay blocks. We actually need 2 stacks of clay blocks. And then we need 2 stacks of sand blocks. So let's get 57, 3, that will be 60. There is 1 stack and 2 stacks. And that is a quest for land and sea. We're going to get a chest pet, which is kind of neat. He eats wooden planks, and it's, well, storage. It's literally a chest for ourselves. So that's really nice. So one thing we have to do today, I want to do that quest real quick, and it should have unlocked something else. Non-renewable. We need 64 oak saplings. So water is finite. Trees don't actually take that much longer to grow. So that is unfortunate that that doesn't work, but we're not going to take too much advantage of it. We are going to take advantage of it probably, though. Do I have a stack of saplings? I do. Alright, we're going to get a bunch of magnesium and random things that are going to give us, you know, basically upgrades to our, well, not upgrades, but allow us to make fertilizer and that kind of stuff. So, let's go ahead and cook these guys up. Can we cook bread? It's deciding to lag a little bit. There we go. I don't know why I did that. We can. We're going to cook bread. And then we also need to do some stuff with our furnaces. So that'll be done in just a second. So yeah, we have this. Let's go ahead and claim that. That is clay. So this is all fertilizer stuff. And then bone meal. I will try to put in here. Mushrooms can go over yonder. Item barrels can come out. Okay. So, item barrels, first of all, we're going to get 1. We're going to go ahead and place both of these guys down. 1 is going to be for the stone plates. And the other is going to be for, I don't know yet. Nothing right now. But eventually, it'll probably be for something. But let's go ahead and get all these stone plates that we can. And then we're also going to run over and drop off the mushrooms. Eventually we will be able to make get enough money rather to buy something that's going to be really nice. And yeah, we will come back in just a second. I've got to deal with something. So be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I actually had to take a phone call real quick. A little bit of something I had to deal with, but nothing major, hopefully. So yeah, as I was just saying, one of the things we can do here soon is buy a power module armor suit thingy. Where is it? This thing. Powerful armor. Power armor. That's what it's called. We can buy that here soon once we get enough money, and that will make things honestly pretty nice. Let's eat our people. I mean, Soylent Green. If you're not aware, Stirling Green is people. I know that's a spoiler for a movie. I don't even know what movie it is. It's an old movie too, but wow, there is still a lot of this stuff. So let's go ahead and get rid of more of it. And yeah, so we can buy some power armor relatively soon. That's gonna help us, well, move faster, fly, all that kind of fun stuff. It should help make looking for a new place to dig and all that kind of stuff a little bit easier. But what we need to do, and what we're going to work on today, so there's going to be 2 things that we're going to focus on. The first thing is we need to make blast bricks. And to make blast bricks, we need infernal bricks. And to get infernal bricks, well, it's kind of not clear, but we got to make infernal blocks. And that requires a bunch of clay and bricks. So we're going to need 27. I can do math. 27 blast bricks. It's a 3x3x3 because it's immersive engineering, not Railcraft. As far as I can tell, Railcraft doesn't actually have a recipe. So we're going to need 27 of these. So we're going to need 27 times 4, which I believe that's like 52. No, 54. And then 27 times 4 of those. And then we're going to need infernal blocks times 27. So we're going to need another set of that. And so these all need to be bricks. 216 bricks. And then a bunch more that's just clay. So I completely messed that up. And we'll do that. Alright, come on. 56. We can put these away. And then 54, 54, 54. And then... so that should be fine if we do something like this. Should be 54. Yes, okay. So we need to cook all these up. And that is a little bit annoying, but we have a lot of charcoal. And we just need to get these guys cooking up. Finish making the bread and we'll cook up the rest. So then once that is done, we are going to need 27 coal coke. So let's grab some more coal. And this is Minecraft coal, so that's good. We're going to need more coal coke after that, but this should be fine. Also, I should mention, I made this to be kind of a loop. So if we put stone in here, it goes in here, and if it can get grabbed by either of these to be placed in the reinforced furnaces, it does. Otherwise, it just goes around in a loop. As far as I can tell, the items on the conveyor belts do not despawn, ever. So I did something similar here just to make it so one doesn't work more than the other. We're going to need to make more forging hammers relatively soon, actually. So that is a thing, but we'll worry about that later. So there is 9, 17, 25. Actually, we only need 2 more coal coke, so that's not too bad. We'll get all those guys running. It'll be great. Cool. So in the meantime, we are going to make a couple of things, and it's going to be great. So we have the bricks, and we'll get the clay later. Cool. So for the time being, what we're going to do is we need to get a little bit of iron because we're going to make the Stirling Engine. We're going to need more iron than that. So let's crush up the iron gravel, and that'll be fine. Fuel is kind of a problem, and let's go check on our quarry. It has been running for quite a while. I did about an hour or so worth of exploration, just kind of looking around and all that kind of fun stuff. Didn't really find anything, to be honest. It was kind of disappointing, but yeah, this is working. It's still going and all that fun stuff. Let's just see if we've got anything good. We got some bauxite, we got some clay, but not really much of anything. But it's still mining. We'll move that to be some good places later, and I'm hoping that we can get some good power sources to help everything. Let's go sleep real quick so that we can get rid of this rain, and we'll talk briefly about something else that I found on my travels, and see if we can do anything with that real quick. Mostly because I'm curious. But let's go ahead and sleep. Get this taken care of. Alright, we have some bricks. We're going to wait until we get all the bricks. And then we're also going to need... What was it? So for the infernal bricks, we're going to need 4 each. And for the blast bricks, we don't. So that's 4 times 27, which is 54. Times 2. So that's not too bad. Alright, and then the other thing we're going to want to make, let's go ahead and make a couple more forging hammers, I think. If we look at iron plates, compressor, yeah, we're going to have to use the forging hammer. So... I don't... Oh, there it is. It is just wood, sticks, and slabs. So let's get some more wood. And we'll go ahead and make some of these. Okay. And we're actually going to make a bunch of these, to be honest. Because it seems like a good idea. So if we do this... Take 2 stacks. I didn't want to turn all of those into that, did I? Let's see, there's 6. Let's see. 24? 24 forging hammers? I think that wouldn't be too bad. So that, 2 sticks, and then 5 logs. And I keep clicking outside of it. That is not coming up. Why not? Oh, because that's stone. Stone in the middle, which I don't have any. At least not on us. So... That was really weird sounding. Let's go ahead and turn this guy off. And we have a couple... 3 stacks of stone. Let's go ahead and put those in there. And then we're also going to need, for this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plates. So we'll go ahead and get those. And all this stuff we're going to kind of, well, we're going to make, and then we're going to worry about getting more of it later. Alright, are any of these guys like close to being done? No, not really. But what we can do is this. Split these 2 like so. And if we waste some stuff, it's okay. But we're going to be making a Stirling Engine today. And it's going to require some stone gears, which are not that hard. We also need to grab some more wood. And honestly, I don't need to carry around wood on us. So we'll do something like this. We do need to have 1 more slot filled with something, or we need to get rid of some other stuff. We're gonna need the chisel. We don't need 2 satchels. And a chest. So let's put one of the satchels away. And then we can kind of deal with everything else. So let's get like a bunch of sticks. Some more iron. Alright, cool. So we'll get this stuff working. Let's grab some stone. Oh wait, no, I turned it the wrong way. This one's going to be signal off. This one is ignore. Go ahead and eat. And we just need a little bit of stone for right now so we can teach the recipe, which was wood in the 4 corners, 2 sticks, stone, and a slab. Alright, so 3, those, and those. So we have 3 of the forging hammers now. I'm going to put just like one of these right here, so that we can kind of do something with it. And we'll get more stuff later. More forging hammers. For now, I'll put them in here. So, yeah. The thing that I wanted to look at and kind of examine a little bit. So during my little trip, one, I got more ore berries. We need to set those up at some point here soon. But I also got a bunch of white sand. I found some other colors of sand. I didn't grab them though. But I've seen pink sand, black sand, green sand. And this stuff is interesting because we can get gypsum from it. We can get just gypsum dust. And that's it. Doesn't seem to be particularly useful. But if we take a look at our sieving book, it talks about sand and red sand can drop garnet, gravel may drop onyx, always drop a flint. Oh, now it tells me. Clay may drop lithium, breaks the clay into the clay balls. Dirt drops amylite. Pink sand may drop coral. Green sand may drop olivine. And that's from sifting. So that's something, you know, I realize I put these guys in here. So that's something we can do, and that is right here. Now I believe this requires nothing. So we're going to put it right here for now, I guess. And let's just test to see that it's accurate. Let's grab some clay. And we have some lithium shards. Now, what's lithium used for? Well, lithium. We can actually use that later with mechanism. But that's really interesting. So, 54. And that's what we got. And we can kind of constantly process that. That's really kind of neat. Alright, we'll put the lithium in there. So, what can we do with this white sand? So there is also Sands book. There we go. Beach biomes is possible to find different types of sand. So black sand smelts into obsidian blocks. Green sand may drop olivine. Pink sand may drop coral. White sand turns into gypsum and bricks, which you can use to get fertilizer and dye and ingredient for soil conditioner. So that's what the white sand's for. The black sand's the more impressive one because we can turn it into obsidian. So if we take a look at black sand, the uses of that is in a coke oven we can turn it into obsidian, which is really neat. It would be a nice easy way to get obsidian, to be honest. Okay. So we have all that iron. We're going to put the iron away. We don't need it right now. We're going to put most of this stuff away for now. Again. And yeah, so the gypsum, the white sand is less important, but still pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some more forging hammers. Let's go ahead and work towards getting all this other stuff that we need. And we only need like 24 or so of these, so that's all we're gonna do. And make the last one, please. So we're gonna need more stuff, wood, but all in all, this is not too bad so far. And we're gonna make a bunch of forging hammers because we're gonna eventually use them. Probably not yet. I'll probably do that more later. But there we go. There's all of our forging hammers that we need. Ever. Probably. Not actually, but, you know, it's still nice. Anyways, let's turn this back off and allow this to work. And we're going to need a couple of plates as well as sticks. So we can forget about this thing. We can make 2 gears. And then a wooden gear surrounded by the plates makes the stone gears. And then we're going to do 2 stone gears and then the iron plates, which we have to get. And they'll be in there. So here in a second we'll have that. And this will make the Stirling Engine, which is something we need. And let's see, that is, so there's 3 quests in here. So there is the construction worker, which is the 10 coin. The key piece, which is a time essence we don't have. And then the armor, which is 2 copper coins. That's something that we should be able to get soon. And then we'll eventually get the ore finder. That'll be nice and good. And then the time essence is also in here. Okay. So we're going to make the Stirling Engine. That is in the progression. We also need to make the steel. Yes, so the Stirling Engine. Let's go grab some of our coal coke, because we're going to need that. And yeah, not much to say right now. So I guess let's go ahead. Are these all done? No, but they're close enough that we can at least get the Stirling Engine made. And I don't know if this is going to be any better or not than anything else we have. It does run on fuel, so that is unfortunate, but all in all, it shouldn't be too bad. We're almost there. Let's grab a little bit of coal just in case. And I'll put 1 in each. That was a very weird noise, and I want to say it was the chest pet. We're going to put him away and just use satchels for now. That would explain the weird noises, actually. So this is almost done, and once it is, we'll be able to make the blast furnace and make our first little bit of steel, which we're going to make 8 steel, I think, to begin with. We have a bunch of coal coke, 30 to be exact, so that's not bad. And yeah, that's almost done. So what else can we get into? So we need to make steel before it lets us make the electronic circuits. Water wheels is just treated wood and a lot of sticks. A lot of treated wood. So that's something we could probably go ahead and do. But to be honest, I kept going to the wrong place. Treated wood is creosote wood block. If we can get bottles, we have a couple bottles. We could actually do that. But we have our stuff. You know, we'll work on the water wheel while we're doing other things. And maybe for a building like this that's going to be fairly low power, I mean, it's just these 2 furnaces that's powered. We might be able to do something with, like, getting plenty of power just from a water wheel. So there is the Stirling Engine. And that allows us to do the cyclic assembler, which I've already done. Early in the game, your best option is cyclic assembler. Requires power and a blueprint, but is exceptionally cheap. It is faster and remembers the recipe, and can craft with food containers, making a lot better. There's other ways we can do stuff later, but we'll worry about that, well, later. The rock crusher is something else that we're going to need to make. That is going to require iron machine hulls, which requires us to start making iron plates. Oh boy. Steam power and combustion power are also pretty good, but we're not going to worry about that yet. And the light engineering blocks requires Damascus steel, which requires Damascus steel nuggets. Is there even a recipe for this? Molten Damascus steel. It's an alloy. So it's bronze and iron. So that's not too bad, but we need to get copper, tin, and iron for that. So yeah. And then the bottler will be great. So let's go ahead and get the thing that we need. So coal coke in the middle, surrounded by bricks, and then clay. So we'll make all of those 27, and then that plus 4 bricks. Oh no. We need to switch this with our chisel into infernal bricks, because that is the only way to make those. Because infernal brick slabs you can't make. Fitted infernal stone. So you can just craft it a couple of times. That also works, but the chisel is easier, to be honest. And then there is our 27 blast bricks. And I realized that we need to get an engineer's hammer if we don't already have it. So we have all this stuff, and I can get rid of it all. I don't think we're going to need a hopper anytime soon. Oh my gosh, it's struggling to delete all that. I probably could have just done something easier, but whatever. Anyways, we need to get an engineer's hammer, and I don't know if we have one or not. Doesn't look like it. So engineer's hammer. 2 iron, a stick, 2 sticks, string, and 2 iron. Alright, let's make this thing real quick. We can't actually make the blast furnace until we do. A little bit of an error on the quest progression, but whatever. And there we go. Engineer's hammer. So we're going to come over here. This thing does not require any power or anything like that. We just need to... Did I leave just one spot? Yes. Okay. And is there 3 spots down here as well? I guess there is. Okay. Whatever. That works. And then we just do this. Hit it with the hammer, and there is the crude blast furnace. So we're going to put those guys in there, and the coal coke, and that will start making steel. Now, while we're waiting, we can get 3 bottles of creosote oil, and get some wood. And then this turns into the treated wood planks, treated sticks. So if we want to make the water wheel, let's just see, water wheel. So we're going to need 8 water wheel segments. Which is going to require a ton of fences. This is just a ton of sticks. We're going to need 8 times... We're going to need 41. That's a lot. Okay, so this is going to be something that's going to be kind of a long-term goal. And I think one of the best things to do for this is going to be... Yeah, we're gonna need to do something about this. Let's make some more glass bottles. And then we're gonna keep those on us for now. So glass bottles still is just 3 glass. Any type, or we kill witches, but we don't have access to witches yet. Let's eat our beef, get our toast. And let's get a little bit of glass cooking. I guess let's just do half a stack. And that should be enough for now. Let's see what else we can get into. The rock crusher, like I said, I don't really want to make yet. But we are going to probably want to make another rolling machine. If we want to start automating the plates. And that's just a bunch of iron. Okay, that's not too bad. So kind of what we're going to want to do is, as we progress, we're going to want to expand our factory. Kind of figure out how things are going to be set up and all that. And I don't know how it's going to work yet, but we'll figure things out. Anyways, we have some steel, which should be a quest here. Basic circuit. We need to make a circuit. So refined iron is just smelted iron. I think it's probably supposed to be steel. Can we make the other one, the circuit? Basic control circuit. No, that's the inscriber and all that. So we made one of these before to get to some other stuff for the cyclic assembler. But we can go ahead and make another guy, I guess. And steel, by the way, is going to be really useful to make a lot of things. We're going to need it for many things, actually. It appears. So, yeah, that's something to kind of keep in mind. It's going to be required for generator blocks and radiator blocks, which are going to be important later. Yeah, I don't even know what half of this stuff is. But we're definitely going to need pretty much all of this. Including basic universal cables. That's a pain. Steel mechanical. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we can do. So, we have some glass. We'll get this taken care of later. Let's do like 15. Then the rest we'll deal with. We'll just store. And let's see, what was it? We want to make a circuit. So circuit, one of these. What's the need an assembly machine? All right, that is interesting. So we're gonna need a refined iron, which we already have. We're gonna need 2 redstone, and then we're gonna need a bunch of copper cables. We only have 4. We have everything else we need other than the rubber, so we just need rubber. So, question is, do we have a tree tap? I don't see one. Let's get some stuff together to make a tree tap, and then that should be pretty easy. And we'll complete this quest as well. Tree tap. And eventually, like I said, we'll basically, one of the plans will be, we'll have a factory that will make like the whatchamacallit, the things that are the cyclic assemblers and the blueprints. We'll have a factory to make that kind of stuff. Basically a factory making factory. And then we'll have a resource processing factory. You know, we'll have a lot of different things. This is just our first factory that is going to be basic stuff. I don't actually know what all we're going to end up making with it, but let's get a piece of coal to get this rubber. Eventually we'll have an extractor, and that'll be even better, or even a centrifuge. Wow, that's kind of cool. But we just need 6 rubber, and then we'll be able to make the circuit. And honestly, I think that might be where we kind of end off for today. To get into other things. It's going to take a while, and we're going to want to make... so let's take a look at some stuff, actually, while we're kind of waiting. An extractor. Extractors would be really nice. It requires an assembly table. Okay. So it looks like most of the machines are going to require an assembly table or something like that to make. Luckily, it looks like the recipes are fairly low energy, so we don't need to have many lasers. But that should be good. We should be able to make our stuff. And then we have one last thing to do. And to do that, we're actually going to steal a little bit of coal coke from this guy. He's also going to be making slag, which I don't know. We can make concrete out of it, which is not bad. Concrete is actually really good. I believe you walk faster on concrete, so that's nice. But we need to make some wires. And then wires to redstone and refined iron, mix the circuit. And there we go. Cool, so that should be the quest completed. We're going to need a cyclic assembler that's resonant, looks like. Which we can, wow. That is expensive. We're going to need a lot of cyclic assemblers, but luckily they're pretty cheap. So we're just gonna go on our way. Actually, let's make the glass bottles. I guess we have 21 glass. That's fine. Makes 21 glass bottles. Really? Is it actually a 1-to-1? Oh, I guess it's 3. Yeah, 3 to 3. That's fine. But 24 glass bottles, that will be a lot better than what we currently have. So that we can get plenty of the treated sticks. But let's go ahead and put those away, that away, and we're gonna head over. I think we might need a lever. There's a lever in this one. Yes. Oh, and there's also a tree tap in there. Unless I had an engineer's hammer, so I made an extra engineer's hammer. Didn't need that. Oh man, I need to be organized. Okay, so let's head over to our quarry. And I just want to see how much energy this Stirling generator actually produces. Because if we can use coal coke and produce a decent amount of power, make the quarry go decently fast, we can kind of self-replicate quarries. We can do a lot better with the quarries. Ooh, sapphire. Lots of cobblestone and not much else. Okay. So I believe what we can do is orange's output. So let's do that. We'll add this. I think it needs to have power, like a redstone. Yes. So I don't believe the Stirling engines can explode or anything. But that's not working. All right. Let's take it and let's plug it directly onto here. Redstone signal. Huh. I don't remember how these work. I'll be honest. It's been a while since I've used any of the Buildcraft stuff. We might need... I think I know what we need to do. Okay, so we need to go get a kinesis pipe. A wooden kinesis pipe should be the answer. I think wooden is what we need because that extracts power. And it should be okay, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But we need some kinesis pipes. That's the key. That's what we're missing. And I think we have a few. Cobblestone, power input. We'll try this and see if this works. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I'll look into it between episodes, because this episode's gone long enough, to be honest. So we'll get done with this, and then we can use the windmills for our factories and all that kind of fun stuff. We'll get into hopefully some more stuff soon that's going to be better. But let's go ahead. Blue should be input. No, wrong way. Let's place a block. All right, I think we can smack these with the stuff we have, because the thick part needs to go on the other end. That doesn't work. Pig, get out of here. All right, whatever. Let's do that. And oh boy, it's been a while. Let's see if we can get a wrench. There should be a Buildcraft wrench. Yes. Iron and stone gears, unless we already have one. Very possible we could already have one. I want to get this to work, so let's see if we can do this. Then I'll start planning out kind of what the next thing is going to be. So we need to get a lot of stuff done, to be honest. So do we have a wrench? I don't see one. Make sure there's not one in here. Okay. So it is what? A stone gear and 3 iron. 1, 2, 3. We don't have a stone gear or anything. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Let's go craft this up. And some of the stuff we might actually automate as well, like stone gears and wooden gears. And like I said, eventually we'll have a ton of cyclic assemblers that will be making everything we could ever want. Alright, and wooden gear with these guys. And then stone gear with iron makes the wrench. Okay, so hopefully this works the way I think it does. We should be able to take the input off of the thing. By the way, we should be also able to make toast sandwiches. I don't know which one's better. That's 4 and a bunch of stuff. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8.5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.5. But it does take your food by half. So, is it better? In a sense, yes. In a sense, no. In actuality, no. Don't use the toast sandwiches. Toast is better. All right. So we might need to do one other thing, which means we need to walk all the way back again. Oh boy. You know, I wish I could remember how to use Buildcraft. It's been many a years since I've ever done anything with Buildcraft, other than I did some stuff with Buildcraft when it came to the robots. I learned how to use the robots, but everything else, it's been a long time. So we're going to try 2 things here. We're going to attach it directly to the quarry and see if that works. With the... Oh, hey, pork chops. Pig must have jumped down. We're going to attach it directly to the quarry with the power input thing, the wooden kinesis pipe, see if that works. And then the second try is going to be with the other one. So make a little bit of space here. We'll use the stone kinesis pipe. It doesn't look like it works. So, this goes here. That kinesis pipe goes there. Stirling engine goes there. Lever. Energy. And as you can see, there is a little bit of a line of energy. And I don't know why this isn't outputting all that much. It's really weird. Unless there is another thing we could do that I don't remember if you have to do this for the kinesis pipes. I don't think you did, but you might. And if so, it's not that hard to do. It's just going to be a matter of doing it. We'll want some sticks because I think we'll need another lever. Let's see if this works. I don't think it does. I don't think this is the way, or we can just grab another lever. I don't think this is the way it's supposed to be done, but we can see. Otherwise, I need to look and see how to get the energy out of the Buildcraft engines without as much trouble. So, if this experiment works, great. If it doesn't, then I'll figure things out between episodes. So, either way, this is going to be the end of the episode. And we got a lot of work done today, so that is good. So let's put that there. And does that increase how much energy comes out? No, it doesn't seem to. Is that going faster? Maybe slightly. Okay, so I'm going to figure out how to get the energy out of this guy. I'm going to turn him off for now. And yeah, he's not creating any more energy, so... But the current output says it's... That's really strange. Give me my fuel back. So I'll figure things out. And next time we will probably start working a little bit more on the factory and get more stuff done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!